Học tiếng Việt có khó không?
Rất khó.
Có.
Khó.
Rất khó.
Không. Khó dã man.
Chào các bạn. Đúng rồi, tiếng Việt không dễ. Nhưng tiếng Việt có khó như mọi người vẫn nghĩ không? Mình nghĩ là không. Trong video ngày hôm nay thì mình sẽ chia sẻ với các bạn 7 lý do khiến tiếng Việt dễ hơn tiếng Anh và nhiều tiếng khác nữa, rất nhiều.
Chào Julian. Do you know how many tenses you have in English?
If you had asked me when I was in 4th grade, then I would probably know.
Okay.
But it's been like
Estimate?
20 years since I've even used that or thought about that. This is a wild guess, so I'll say 8.
8. Okay. Do you think you can try to list some of them?
Oh God, nah, I don't think so. Oh man, okay. Past. Oh, so you want me to do like the simple past? Not a chance.
Okay, cool.
Not a chance.
So, Julian seems to think that there are 8 tenses in English. That sounds like a lot, right? But that's not even the correct answer. The correct answer is there are 12 tenses in total in English. And I can't list all of them. I'm sure Julian can't. And I think many of you can't either. Unlike English, Vietnamese only have 5 tenses. And you can learn all these tenses in 2 minutes. Don't believe me? To learn all the tenses in Vietnamese, you only need to learn 5 words. Đã for the past. Mới for the recent past. Đang for present continuous, which is right now. Sắp for the near future. And sẽ for the future. And then you just need to put that word in front of a verb. For examples, tôi đi làm. Tôi đã đi làm. Tôi mới đi làm. Tôi đang đi làm. Tôi sắp đi làm. And tôi sẽ đi làm. To make it even better, Vietnamese people often skip đã and sẽ if the context is obvious. For example, hôm qua tôi đi làm and ngày mai tôi đi làm. Both make perfect sense. To explain why possessive pronouns are easier in Vietnamese, I'm going to play you a part from a video that we made a few years ago on this topic.
In English, you have to learn so many new words for possessive pronouns like my, your, his, her, their, our. Well, forget about all those. In Vietnamese, you will have to learn only one word to be able to use possessive pronouns, which is của. Của. So, what about conditional sentences? Do you know how many types there are?
I only know this because a few years back I was teaching, so I had to relearn it myself. So I think one is something that doesn't exist in the present, and similar to the future, something that doesn't exist in the future. And I know there's more, but I have nothing else to say, so I don't know.
Cool, perfect. So that's proved my point exactly.
Wow, that's confusing. I'm sure many of you native speakers or even English teachers wouldn't find easy to just list out the 4 different types of conditional sentences in English when being asked. It's complicated, hard to remember, and hard to understand. Thank God that's not the case in Vietnamese. You only need to remember one structure, nếu, thì sẽ, And then you'll be able to use conditional sentences in any situation. The only exception is when you talk about things that aren't real in the past, which is the third conditional in English. You need to replace sẽ with đã, and that's all. I bet right now many of you are screaming to the screen, what are you talking about? Yes, Vietnamese pronunciation is difficult with all the tones and vowels and everything, but at least you will never experience ridiculous cases like this.
Can you pronounce the following words for me?
Laughter, daughter, woman, women, cough, rough, through, though, thorough, and bow.
I mean, you get my point, right? Vietnamese pronunciation, on the other hand, is consistent. The same letter is always pronounced the same way, and you can always tell from reading a single Vietnamese word how it exactly is supposed to be pronounced. For example, cười, mười, tươi, sưởi, xa, chả, mai, sao, bia, đũa, ngoan, mì, thi, hiếu, vui, tiền. For prepositions for time, I'll show you this short clip and you will understand.
So I'll see you in Tuesday?
Yeah, but it's on Tuesday.
I thought in is the preposition for own time, like in the morning, in June, in 2016.
Yeah, but for days of the week we use on.
So like on Friday, on the weekend.
Yeah, but it's at the weekend.
What? Wait. So okay, you use at for the weekend and for time, like at 3 p.m.
Yeah, but we also use at for like at Christmas and at night.
So you use in for morning, afternoon, evening, but only for night you use at.
Yeah.
English is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know how we use preposition for time in Vietnamese? Only 2 words with only 2 very clear rules. I'll show you.
The 2 words that I mentioned in the clip are lúc for telling time, and vào for all the rest, like time of day or days of week or months, years, seasons, everything. You know 5 adjectives. In order to make a correct comparative sentence in English, you need to learn 5 different forms of those 5 adjectives. And in order to make a correct superlative sentence in English, you need to learn 5 more forms of those 5 adjectives. Isn't it a challenge on your brain? In Vietnamese, you only have to learn 2 words. Hơn for comparison and nhất for superlative. Put them after the adjective and then you have it. What about the adjective? They stay the same, always. In English, the form of a word is always changes. If it's a noun, you change it when it's plural. If it's a verb, you change it when you use it in different tenses or when the verb goes with different subjects. If it's an adjective, then you change it when you use it in a comparative or superlative sentence, like I just mentioned earlier. In Vietnamese, no word ever changes its form in any context. Imagine the huge amount of time that it saves you on learning and memorizing this new vocabulary. Did those 7 reasons make you believe that Vietnamese is not impossible? I hope that this video is like an energy boost for you, giving you more motivation and interest in learning Vietnamese. And if you know more reasons why Vietnamese is easier than English, I would love to hear in the comments, and I'm sure that other Vietnamese learners would love to know them as well. So this is the end. Take care for now, and I'll see you in our next video. Tạm biệt.